Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back today as I'm doing these videos. I'm back with 6 trades here. I'm getting a chance to only do these videos today, whereas the trades were done yesterday on March the 2nd, as you can see here. Yesterday I was way too busy talking to traders, and I didn't even have enough time to do the video. So these are yesterday's trades, and I'm just doing a video today on March the 3rd. Now the first thing is I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. I have made trading the market simple and easy to do for all 3 sessions, including many ways to trade the markets. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Okay, let's take a look at these pairs. I took most of these trades before 7 a.m. and these two here were just before 8, and this one was at 8:25. So I took them all fairly early in the morning, and I was done trading, as you can see the different times here. Okay, so on this pound Swiss, very clear when I took the trade that this setup was a good example of like a great way to trade, and I knew right away the market was going up. Doesn't mean it's going to go 100, 200 pips, but usually I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some pips. Just follow the cycles, take the trade. Now as I said, I had a lot of distractions yesterday morning, and I should have closed it out up here. After it did the pullback, it went up again, and all I did was I put in eventually a 20 pip target, and I got tired of waiting for it to hit 20 pips. Did go against me of about 10 pips, not a big deal, and I ended up closing a trade with 20 pips, and those 20 pips on the pound Swiss paid $2,185. Moving on to the next pair I traded, which was the pound yen. Let's run a check on it. Drag and drop it up. Now when I took this trade, it was not quite set up for as a great way to trade until it actually comes to this point. And then of course waiting for the pullback, which is what I teach. But nonetheless, I knew the most it would come back to is around the goal line. And when I first put in a trade, I had the buy signals on the fractals, and then it gave the signal. Now remember, these fractals are based on 60-minute higher time frame. And that's what I love about the fractals, is because when they kick in, you're generally sure that you're going to do better than just scalping, which is why I love the fractal trigger system. But once I saw the fractals kicking in, then I knew it was going to do a cycle or a pullback. I call it the flow of the market. It's sometimes a little bit difficult because from this point it could have kept going up 50 pips. You just don't know. And another thing is, you're looking at the perfect reason why I do more than one trade per day. You have to learn or master the art of putting in at least 3 trades or more. I usually try to do between 5 and 10. It's very possible for you. just lower your lot sizes down to minis or micros, depending on your account size. Make sure you do it in a demo account, and all of these tips and tricks I teach within the training videos. So I took the trade here, as I said, could have kept going up. It went back to the goal line, which was around 20 pips. I was actually talking to a trader at this time, so I missed it. I would have closed it out when I saw the fractals and other indicators down at the bottom, but it finally, I said, I'm just going to close the trade, although it gave another opportunity over here to get out with 40 pips, but I ended up closing the trade. Let's go with 18 pips, and 18 pips on the pound yen paid $1,686. Remember, there's no right or wrong as long as you're closing a trade with a profit, even if it's just 2 or 3 pips. I teach all of those things, and of course how to stay in the trade for more pips. Next pair, pound dollar. Let's see what happened here. Pound dollar. Again, yesterday in the morning, took the trade. There it is right there. Let's check it out. On the next candle, from this point moving forward, it qualified for a great way to trade. It was close enough. I took the trade. There's your buy signal. Fractals did pull back about 16 pips. And this one I did better on. If I would have saw the fractals, I would have got up around here, but instead I closed the trade here. Looks like with 50 pips, and 50 pips on the pound dollar paid $5,000. Moving right along to the pound New Zealand. Let's run a check on this one. I wish I saw it when it spiked like this, but have to go to a 30-minute time frame. Now this trade gave me a bit of a hard time, but it did give me an opportunity right here to get out. I should have just put in 20-30 pip target. I only put this target in after I saw this. I checked the higher time frames, and it was suggesting that it was going to go up, so I decided to stay in the trade past the 5 p.m. Took the trade, and I ended up closing out the trade. Looks like I got my target of 20 pips. There it is right there. If I would have done it at the beginning, I would have been out here as opposed to over here. And those 20 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $1,455. Moving right along to the next pair, pound Aussie. We're going to check on this one. So here we go. This is the only one I sold. It did qualify for a great way to trade, and it did do the pullback, but in real time it started to hook around here, especially on this candle. Looked like it was going to go down, hopefully break the bottom. But as long as you know if the trend is up or down, you just gotta wait for the cycles to complete. And just to let you know, many times a 10 or 20 pips stop with these pound pairs or the workhorses is not enough. So remember, don't keep your stops too tight. Did go against me about 25 pips, and I finally closed it out in the Asian time frame right here. Looks like with 20 pips, as I put in a 20 pip target right here. You can see the little dash there, and those 20 pips on the pound Aussie paid $1,566. Now if I put in a target, I usually put in 20 pips, because if I'm doing, say, 5 trades at 20 pips, sometimes it'll be a little bit less, other times it'll be more. And this is how you can easily see like how I get 100 pips or more when I am trading. And of course, when I saw these blue fractals, I knew it was going to go back to the goal line. So, and that's just the flow of the market, which you have to learn and don't freak out in real time. EURCAD, another one I bought. Let's check this one out. Same thing right here. Now when I took the trade from the higher time frame, it was suggesting, and I was actually trading the goal line here as I teach within the training videos. Now once I saw these fractals, I know some more fractals came in here, but then as it was moving along with the AO telling me it's going up, I knew that this was going to give me some pips. And this was the best mover of the day. Did go against me, only 18 pips. And I ended up, looks like, with 32 pips. And 32 pips on the EURCAD paid $2,533. So it was a great day of trading. I enjoyed it. And the pip total, I ended up getting 160 pips. And 160 pips paid out $19,141. Now, if your system is not producing like my fractal trigger system, it's just things that you have to learn to become profitable. And to get more information, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see the fractal trigger system. I do charge $250 for it. Now, I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will fail. Now, my fractal trigger system has 4 gigabytes of training. You'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It comes with 4 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. It comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and this is what you're going to need. A lot of education, which translates into you have to do the homework. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Only one I'm going to talk about is a great way to trade, and a few of these trades today fell into that category. It's what I look for every day. For me, it's at least a 90% success rate. It doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 or 200 pips, but even if I just get 10 or 20 pips, I call that a successful trade. So if you want to put it on pause, you can read everything else, the different ways that I teach. If you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone. Here's my number and call me. If you live too far, just send me an email. There's an underscore right here. Now, if you click on this link right here, we can get a Skype connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I will give you a free session and answer your questions. Mainly, I do have many hours every day. Usually around 9 or 10 I'm done, and that allows me the rest of the morning, afternoon, and into the night free time. And as I don't mind talking about trading and looking at charts and answering your questions, that is totally free. Now, if you click on this link right here, you will see 30 screenshots of all the trigger systems that I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video, and I'll repeat it again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.